Welcome to Easy English Talks podcast. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode. The topic of this podcast is opening a bank account. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this podcast, I will speak slowly, clearly, and in a very simple way, so that learning English becomes easy for you. What listeners will learn? You will learn useful words, common phrases, and real dialogues that people use in everyday life when they go to open a bank account. But before we start the lesson, please don't forget to like this podcast and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future episodes. Now, listen the dialogue.
Next, please. May I help you, sir?
Hello, yes, I'd like to open a bank account.
Certainly. I can help you with that. What type of account would you like to open? A checking or a saving account?
What features do they offer?
Well, if you just take a look here, see. With our checking account, you can have unlimited daily transactions for a small monthly fee. And our savings account has a higher interest rate. But you must carry a minimum balance of $10,000.
I see. Well, I think I'm more interested in a checking account. I'd like to have easy access to my money.
All right then. With this checking account, you'll be issued a debit card and a checkbook. Will you require overdraft protection? There is an extra fee for that.
No, that won't be necessary.
In that case, I'll get you to fill out this paperwork. I'll need your social insurance number and 2 pieces of government ID. If you could just sign here, and here, and here, we'll be all set. Would you like to make a deposit today?
Yes, I'd like to deposit $1 billion. $1 billion! $1 billion!
Vocabulary preview.
2 words today. The first one is checking account.
A checking account.
Checking account.
So, what is a checking account?
Well, it's a type of bank account that lets you do your day-to-day or daily banking.
So, it's the normal bank account that you use to go shopping, that you use to pay your bills.
Yep, exactly.
The opposite, and our second word is?
Savings account.
A savings account.
Savings account.
So, a savings account is to?
It's a bank account where you save your money.
To save money, right? So usually you don't touch the money in this account.
Yeah, usually it stays in there.
Right, so usually banks will have these 2 types of accounts.
Yes.
Checking and savings. Okay, great. Let's listen to our dialogue a first time now.
All right, well, today we're at a bank and we're going to listen as a man is opening a bank account.
The dialogue is going to be spoken at a normal speed, so it might be a little bit fast.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it because we'll come back and explain everything.
Yes.
Next, please. May I help you, sir?
Hello, yes, I'd like to open a bank account.
Certainly. I can help you with that. What type of account would you like to open? A checking or a saving account?
What features do they offer?
Well, if you just take a look here, see. With our checking account, you can have unlimited daily transactions for a small monthly fee. And our savings account has a higher interest rate. But you must carry a minimum balance of $10,000.
I see. Well, I think I'm more interested in a checking account. I'd like to have easy access to my money.
All right then. With this checking account, you'll be issued a debit card and a checkbook. Will you require overdraft protection? There is an extra fee for that.
No, that won't be necessary.
In that case, I'll get you to fill out this paperwork. I'll need your social insurance number and 2 pieces of government ID. If you could just sign here, and here, and here, we'll be all set. Would you like to make a deposit today?
Yes, I'd like to deposit $1 billion. $1 billion!
right, $1 billion.
That's a lot of money.
That's a weird laugh. Okay, let's look at language takeaway today.
Language takeaway.
Today we've got 4 words for you in language takeaway, all about money and banking.
Money and banking.
Uh-huh.
The first one that we have today is transaction.
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 A transaction.
So we have some great examples that will help you understand what a transaction is. So let's listen.
Example 1.
I need a record of my most recent bank transactions.
Example 2. There is no fee for bank transactions done online. Example 3.
Okay, we've deposited your money. Would you like to make another transaction today?
So basically, I can understand that a transaction is moving money around in your bank accounts.
Right, it's taking money from your bank account and putting it in another account, or just taking it to spend, whatever.
Yes.
That's a transaction.
Or even putting money into your bank account.
That's also a transaction. Great. Our second word, balance.
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 Your account balance is how much money you have,
Exactly.
right?
An account balance.
My account balance is $2 right now, I think.
Oh, that's a bit of a problem.
Yes.
Good thing payday is 3 days away.
Yeah, oh my God. Okay. Our third word, overdraft.
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 So this really comes in handy, right? Mm-hmm. To overdraft, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Let's say in my bank account I have $500, but I spend $600.
Right.
So I have an overdraft in my account, meaning I owe the bank $100.
Right. It's also commonly referred to as a negative balance.
That's right.
Right? Negative balance. Like me. Very soon I will have a negative balance.
Okay, I think this one is a little bit tricky to understand, so let's listen to a couple of examples of how we use this word.
Example 1. The maximum overdraft on my account is only $5,000. Example 2.
I'm sorry, sir, but you've exceeded your maximum overdraft limit. I cannot give you any more money.
Example 3. Oh no, I have to pay $1,500 in overdraft fees.
Okay, great examples. Now we can take a look at our last word, debit card.
Debit card.
Debit card.
D-E-B-I-T, card. Debit card.
So a debit card is issued by the bank
Yes.
and used to
Take money out of a ATM.
from an ATM machine, right? Right. A debit card. Not to be confused with a credit card.
Not the same thing.
Okay. Okay, great. So now we could listen to our dialogue a second time at a slower speed. So now we can...
You can hear all of the great language you just talked about.
Next, please. May I help you, sir?
Hello, yes, I'd like to open a bank account.
Certainly. I can help you with that. What type of account would you like to open? A checking or a savings account?
What features do they offer?
Well, if you just look here, see, with our checking account, you can have unlimited daily transactions for a small monthly fee, and our savings account has a higher interest rate. But you must carry a minimum balance of $10,000.
I see. Well, I think I'm more interested in a checking account. I like to have easy access to my money.
All right, then. With this checking account, you'll be issued with a debit card and a checkbook. Will you require overdraft protection? There is an extra fee for that.
No, that won't be necessary.
In that case, I'll get you to fill out this paperwork. I'll need your social insurance number and 2 pieces of government ID. If you could just sign here, and here, and here, we'll be all set. Would you like to make a deposit today?
Yes, I'd like to deposit $1 billion.
We heard some interesting phrases of how to tell somebody to do something in a polite way.
Yes.
So let's start with Fluency Builder and explain these words.
Fluency Builder.
The bank teller asked this man to do a number of things in order to open his bank account, and she used some great expressions.
Right, let's listen to how she asked the man to do some things in a polite way.
Yes.
I'll get you to fill out this paperwork. I'll get you to fill out this paperwork. I'll need your social insurance number. I'll need your social insurance number. If you could just sign here. If you could just sign here.
So the first thing she said is, I'll get you to fill out this paperwork.
I'll get you to.
Right? Right. I'll get you to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a way of saying, can you please fill this out?
Yeah, do this.
Do this, but in a different way, right?
Uh-huh. More polite.
It's pretty polite.
Mm-hmm.
Then she also said, I'll need your social insurance number.
I'll need your.
I'll need your. Again, a polite way of saying,
Give me
Give
your
me.
social insurance number.
give me your social insurance.
Yeah.
And the last thing she said, and this is really polite, if you could just sign here.
Yes.
If you could just sign here.
If you could just.
If you could just wait a moment, I'll be with you.
If you could just send me an email with your bank account number.
Right. Very polite way of asking for something.
Yep. Well, some great language in today's cast. Let's listen to the dialogue one last time and we'll catch all of this wonderful language.
Next, please. May I help you, sir?
Hello, yes, I'd like to open a bank account.
Certainly. I can help you with that. What type of account would you like to open? A checking or a saving account?
What features do they offer?
Well, if you just take a look here, see. With our checking account, you can have unlimited daily transactions for a small monthly fee. And our savings account has a higher interest rate. But you must carry a minimum balance of $10,000.
I see. Well, I think I'm more interested in a checking account. I'd like to have easy access to my money.
All right then, with this checking account you'll be issued a debit card and a checkbook. Will you require overdraft protection? There is an extra fee for that.
No, that won't be necessary.
In that case, I'll get you to fill out this paperwork. I'll need your social insurance number and 2 pieces of government ID. If you could just sign here, and here, and here, we'll be all set. Would you like to make a deposit today?
Yes, I'd like to deposit $1 billion. $1 billion! $1 billion.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Feature. Checking account. Transaction. Savings account. Balance. Access. Debit card. Overdraft. I'll get you. I'll need your. If you could just. Deposit. Credit card. Online banking. Telephone banking. Checkbook. Terms and conditions. High interest account. Teller.
Let's try that faster.
Telephone banking. High interest account. Checking account. Checkbook. Online banking. I'll need your debit card, credit card, deposit, feature. If you could just overdraft. Teller. Terms and conditions. Transaction. I'll get you. Savings account. Access. Balance.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Feature. 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 Transaction. 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 Access. 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 Overdraft. 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 Balance. 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 If you could just. If you could just. If you could just.
Part General Information.
Today's topic is all about opening a bank account. Let's talk about what documents do you need to open a bank account in different countries around the world. But before we get started with the video, let me introduce myself. I am from Dream Canada. If you're new here, subscribe for more immigration and travel tips. Now coming back to today's topic, opening a bank account is one of the most important things that you need to do whenever you move to a new country. Because then you can pay your bills, you can get paid, you can save your money. So it's a very important thing. And I remember when I moved to the US for the first time. My mom was so worried about how will I manage everything over there, especially my finances. Like how will I open a bank account? How will I get a job? How will I pay my bills? How will I send money back home? So she did so much research on this, and I got to know about all these things. So today in this video, I'll share my learnings on how to open a bank account in the US, as well as in many other countries. So stick around and watch this video till the end. Okay, so let's talk about the United States. Now in the US, opening a bank account is pretty straightforward. You don't really need many documents for this. All you need to do is you need to have a valid government ID. This could be your passport. You also need to have a proof of address. This could be a utility bill or a piece of mail that has your name and your address printed on it. And apart from these two documents, sometimes banks may also ask for your social security number. Now, if you don't know what a social security number is, it's basically a 9-digit unique number that is given to people who work in the United States. It's like a national ID in a way. Now, if you're not a citizen or a permanent resident of the U.S., don't worry. You don't necessarily need to have a social security number to open a bank account. Most banks allow you to open a bank account with an individual taxpayer identification number. And if you don't know how to get an IT number, check out my video on how to get an IT number without a social security number. The link for this video is available below. Let's talk about Canada now. So in Canada, just like in the US, you don't need a lot of documents to open a bank account. A lot of banks have newcomer programs as well, which help new immigrants to open a bank account easily. So if you're a newcomer in Canada, you don't need to worry much about this. You can check out the newcomers program in any of the big banks, such as Scotiabank, CIBC, TD Canada Trust, RBC Royal Bank, BMO Harris Bank, and so on. Now, if you're a student in Canada, you can open a bank account with your study permit, and if you're a worker in Canada, you can open a bank account with your work permit or your PR. Now, some banks may ask you for a tax number as well. A tax number is basically your social insurance number. If you're a newcomer, you can apply for a social insurance number once you land in Canada. Next up are the Arab countries. So if you want to open a bank account in a country like UAE or Saudi Arabia, you usually need to have a residency visa to do this. And once you have this residency visa, it's fairly easy to open a bank account in these countries. If you're wondering how to get a UAE visa, check out my detailed guide on how to get a UAE visa from India. The link for this video is available below. Coming back to Asia now, let's talk about Egypt. In Egypt, citizens can open a bank account using their national ID card, so no other documents are required for this. But if you're a foreigner, you might need to have a work permit or a residency permit to open a bank account in Egypt. So next up is Europe. Now, opening a bank account in Europe can be a little tricky, and there are many rules and regulations that you need to follow. Each country has its own set of rules. So for example, in a country like the Netherlands, you can open a bank account easily with just your passport and proof of address. But in countries like Germany and France, the rules are a bit stricter. In these countries, apart from your passport and proof of address, you might also need to provide a tax number to open a bank account. So if you're planning to move to Europe anytime soon, make sure to check out the bank account rules and regulations in the specific country that you're moving to. Let's talk about India and Pakistan now. So in India and Pakistan, opening a bank account is relatively easy. Citizens of these countries can open a bank account using their national ID, such as Aadhaar card in India and CNIC in Pakistan. But if you're a foreigner, you might need to have a work permit or a residency permit to open a bank account in either of these countries. Next up is Indonesia and Malaysia. These are two beautiful Southeast Asian countries, and many digital nomads like to visit these countries. So if you're a digital nomad or if you're planning to work in these countries, you might want to open a bank account there. So here's what you need to know. In Indonesia, foreigners can only open a bank account if they have a work visa. Similarly, in Malaysia, foreigners can open a bank account with a work visa or a student visa. But if you're a tourist, you cannot open a bank account in either of these countries. Now let's talk about Africa. So Africa is a huge continent, and the rules and regulations vary from country to country. For example, in a country like South Africa, the process of opening a bank account is pretty modern. They have online portals where you can open an account easily. You just need to provide your ID and proof of address to do this. In other parts of Africa, the banking system might not be as developed, and you might need to have a local sponsor to open an account. In many countries, mobile banking is very popular, so you can check out if your country supports mobile banking. Otherwise, you might need to visit a local bank branch to open an account. So as you can see, the process of opening a bank account varies from country to country. In most countries, you just need a valid ID and proof of address to open an account. But some countries may also ask for a tax number, a work permit, or a residency permit. Make sure to check out the specific requirements of the country that you're moving to. Also, if you're a digital nomad, you can check out my detailed guide on how to get a digital nomad visa for any country. The link for this video is available below. Alright guys, so that was all about opening a bank account. I hope this video helped you understand the process of opening a bank account in different countries. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and share this video with your friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so for more immigration and travel tips.
Story. Hi guys. This is Sarah. I'm a first-year computer science student. I recently moved from India to Canada and I have to open a bank account. Well, there are so many banks here. Which one should I choose? I mean, CIBC, HSBC, Scotiabank, RBC, TD, and my friend told me about this newcomer program. So let's go to the nearest branch. Hello. Hi, I would like to open a bank account. Sure, no problem. We have some programs that will help you. You said you were new here. Yes, I just moved from India, and I need to pay my rent and manage my money here. Okay, so if you're a new Canadian resident, you may qualify for our newcomer banking program. We can help you open an account with fewer documents. That's great. What do I need to do? First, please show me your passport. Here it is. Then I will need to see your student visa. Here it is, and finally, we need proof of address. Sure, here is my offer letter from the university. Perfect. We also accept other documents like a utility bill or lease agreement. Yeah, sure. I have my lease agreement. Here it is. It states that I live at this address, but I don't have a cell phone yet. No problem. You can use the address in your passport. Take a seat. Please fill out this form and I will be right back. Thank you. Okay, your account is ready. Let's go over the details. Account type, checking account. We open a checking account for you. It's a transaction account for daily use. Account number 1,234,567,890. Routing number 000000. Credit card. We did not issue you a credit card, debit card. You will get your card in the mail in about 5 business days. Direct deposit. You need to complete a direct deposit form to get your paycheck directly into your account. Bill payments. You can pay your bills online or by phone. You can enroll in pre-authorized debit to pay your bills automatically to count services. You can access your account through online banking and mobile banking. You can also use our self-serve banking machines. Monthly fees. There is no monthly fee for this account. However, if you maintain an average daily balance of $1,500 or more, there will be no monthly fee. Otherwise, the monthly fee is $4. Minimum opening deposit was $100. Can I transfer money from my Indian bank account? Yes, you can transfer funds from your international accounts once your account is open. Overdraft protection. We do not offer overdraft protection at this time. Thank you for choosing us. Welcome to Canada. Thanks. Now, Sarah can use her new debit card to withdraw money from any ATM machine, and she could deposit checks and cash to her account. Every Friday night, she would transfer money from her savings account to her checking account to avoid the monthly maintenance fee. One weekend, Sarah's cousin, Yusuf, visited her in Canada. He was studying in the United States, and he wanted to open a bank account there. Could you help me open an account? Sure. What documents do I need to bring? Well, in the US, they only ask for an ID and a social security number. Oh, okay. So we'll head to the bank together. Hi. Hello. I'm here to open a bank account. Sure. What type of account would you like to open? Checking account, savings account, certificate of deposit or money market account. A checking account, please. I need a checking account for my day-to-day expenses. Okay. Do you have an ID? Yes. Here it is. They only asked for my ID and social security number. Oh, okay. So maybe you are already on the list. Let me check. I just need to verify your information. One moment, please. Okay, congratulations. Your account is ready. In the United Arab Emirates, Sarah's friend Ahmed wanted to open a bank account. He was having trouble. He needed to bring a lot of documents to the bank. He needed to bring his passport and residency visa. He even needed a letter of recommendation from his employer. After he submitted all those documents, he waited 2 weeks for the bank to approve his application. Finally, he received a letter stating that his application was successful. He could use his new debit card to withdraw money from the ATM, and he could also deposit checks and cash to his account. In Germany, Sarah's classmate Simon was trying to open a bank account. His bank required him to visit the branch in person. He also needed to make an appointment with the banker. He needed to bring his passport and residence permit. The bank would only give him a basic account with a debit card. He couldn't even apply for a credit card or an online account. If he wanted these services, he had to upgrade his account. He would need to earn 50,000 euros per year or have 50,000 euros in his account. Simon didn't have that kind of money, so he couldn't get a credit card or online banking. He had to use his debit card to withdraw money from the ATM and deposit cash or checks to his account. In Pakistan, Sarah's uncle wanted to open a bank account. He went to the local branch. He needed to bring his passport and national ID card. He also needed a reference from someone who already had a bank account. The banker checked his information and approved his application right away. The next day, the bank issued him a debit card. He could use it to withdraw money from the ATM. He could also use it to deposit checks and cash to his account. In Africa, Sarah's friend Hakeem lived in a small village. He didn't want to open a bank account. He didn't trust banks. He thought they were too complicated. Plus, he didn't have a bank nearby, so he used mobile banking. He could deposit checks and transfer money to his friends. He could even pay his bills online. He never had to visit a bank. So guys, these are just some examples. Different countries have different rules. Some places you need lots of documents. And some places you only need a few documents. But no matter where you are, you need to bring identification when you open a bank account. So that's it for today. See you next time.
Okay, so an interesting thing here, not many countries use checks,
That's right.
right? The checkbook or a check.
Yeah, it tends to be more of an American thing, don't you think?
It is. I think it is. For those of you who aren't sure what a check is, it's basically a piece of paper that you just sign your name and...
Yeah, you write the amount of money and then you sign your name, right?
Right, and then you give that to the person, that person can take it to the bank and get money in exchange for it.
Yes.
It's not very common in other countries.
No, but from what I know, every single American has a checkbook and uses it.
Right.
Pretty regularly.
Yeah. For example, you pay your phone bill or
Yep.
your electric bill, you just put a check in the mailbox and it's
And
paid.
then it's done.
It's an interesting thing. Also, sometimes in other countries, people's salaries are paid through checks.
Yes.
Paycheck.
Oh, yes. I see where that word comes from.
Paycheck.
Uh-huh.
But for example, here in China, it's not very common, right? I've never seen a check here.
Me neither.
What about in your countries? We'd like to know how the banking system works.
Yes.
But until then, it's
Goodbye.
bye.